Big match here tonight for Becky Lynch against the veteran Mickie James.
Huge for Mickie James. A lot of people are wondering if she's still got it. What's she going to bring to the table?
Well, think about Becky Lynch, Renee. Think about how this would propel her.
Shoulders down.
Another close call there. Think about how this would propel Becky Lynch's career to another level.
This is a
Shoulders
moment.
down again.
This is a moment that Becky Lynch has been waiting for. These women just all over the ring.
Yeah, rolling outside the ring now. Still locked up, Becky and Mickie.
Here we go. Becky Lynch, Mickie James. Two generational talents colliding.
These two ladies better watch the count.
Time to get back in the ring, ladies. Focus.
Becky standing toe-to-toe with Mickie James. Both women back in to break the count.
Both these ladies back in the ring, squaring off.
We just saw a stalemate between Becky and Mickie.
Neither woman is looking to back down. There's a lot they want to prove to one another.
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
DDT. Connected on that.
Becky Lynch is just brutal right now. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Oh, man.
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
Oh, my God. The shoulders are down. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt. Oh, gosh. Spinning kick. Oh, and she makes an escape.
Probably looking to catch her breath, I would guess.
Mickie better hope Becky doesn't get a hold of her arm or she'll be tapping.
Oh, right to the midsection.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time. And now that one's countered. And again, yet another counter. Now with complete control.
Reverse DDT.
Camel clutches in. Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
The Irish last kicker, telling her opponents how she really feels.
Jeez. There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Armbar.
Brilliant strategy.
Great job wearing down the opponent.
Mickie James has been describing the current generation as this selfish generation, that the women today don't have the respect for the history before them.
It's really nice to have everything handed to you and ride this wave.
Wait, nothing's been handed to Becky.
Looks like she has other plans here, Byron.
I'm sure they're not going to be pleasant.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, man, Becky is dismantling that arm.
Uh-oh.
How about another? Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Down to the floor. To the outside, which will start the referee's count. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Becky's on fire.
The momentum is clearly turned to her favor.
Back in from the floor. The question that has been posed all week is, Does Mickie James have a right to think she has something to do with the women's revolution?
Listen, Mickie James probably feels a bit jaded. She probably has years of pent-up frustration from not being that woman in the spotlight. With all the women that emerged during her absence, Mickie has an uphill battle. She's out here to prove that she belongs.
Renee, it might be a hard test, but she has the experience to back it up. Mickie James has beaten Hall of Famers. She's beaten Trish Stratus. She's been to WrestleMania. She's seen it all. Ah, kick! Nasty kick. You have to admire the craftiness of Mickie James. Started training for a career in sports entertainment in 1999. A multiple-time champion here at WWE. Who wants to prove that? Well, her generation still has a lot left in the tank.
The fact is, if Mickie had stayed with WWE this entire time, she'd probably be a 10-time champion. Probably Becky Lynch would have been a never was if Mickie had stuck around.
I doubt that would be true, and the fact still remains, Mickie's been off for 7 years. Hasn't been competing with the same frequency Becky Lynch has.
Many things have changed since Mickie's time in the rise of the women's revolution.
She goes for it again.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar.
Oh, somebody better check on her teeth.
A spin kick.
She says, no thanks. The WWE Universe in Phoenix is behind the Irish last kicker, hoping to see this match end with Mickie James in the disarmer.
That's going to be a difficult challenge for Becky to pull off. The veteran Mickie James knows how to use every part of the ring to her advantage.
Mickie has truly been a ring general throughout her career, but Becky has hundreds of ways to attack her opponent's arm. Mickie James is well aware of that fact.
Mickie James shows there's nothing that can take away from experience. So many times a world champion, so many big matches. As good as Becky Lynch is, I think the experience edge goes to Mickie James.
Well, sure, for the experience edge, but something has to be said for the fact that she's been gone for 7 years. Even when the great number 23 came back to play basketball, he had some rust to dust off wearing that 4-5.
Well, if this Mickey's wearing the 4-5, she's not here to play games with you. She's here to aim at you.
She'll probably maim you, even blow you to smithereens.
We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are still surviving is beyond explanation.
We're at Elimination Chamber with Becky Lynch and Mickie James looking to settle their differences.
You know, the fact that Mickie's been gone for 7 years, I'd have to think that ring rust would be a factor here.
But it's not like Mickie was sitting at home, Renee. I mean, she's been competing around the world during her absence. True, she hasn't been in a WWE ring, but I don't believe ring rust is going to be a factor at all.
Yeah, Becky Lynch has gained wins over Mickie James, but those were tag team matches. Now Becky finally gets a chance to get her hands on her enemy without distractions tonight.
Head and arm trap. Capture suplex.
That should do it right there. 1, 2. How did she kick out?
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
There's no doubt that Becky Lynch is one of the cornerstones of the women's revolution.
And I'm glad you recognize that, Michael, because lately I think Mickie James has been a bit delusional. I mean, she's been trying to discredit Becky Lynch, saying she had nothing to do with the women's revolution.
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, Saxton, I don't think Becky Lynch has gone far enough to show respect for Mickie James, a woman who is breaking barriers for Becky to be here today.
Oh, what do you want Becky to do? Bow down at Mickie James' feet?
I mean, that'd be a strong start.
Incoming. Oh, and a diving Hurricane Rana. A second time, Becky Lynch is looking to fly.
All the way for the top.
What a missile drop kick. Becky Lynch showing no sympathy.
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Oh, man, Becky is dismantling that arm.
What a match. What a match. Oh, straight forearm.
Nikki's come back and feels that everything Becky has accomplished, she should be thanking her for it, like Becky didn't earn it on her own. I mean, come on. Becky was SmackDown's first draft pick, the inaugural women's champion, and would have been a two-time champion if it wasn't for Nikki.
Wait, now, we don't know for sure that Becky...
Whoa, I guess she decided not to go for the submission.
And I thought she had her there, Cole. I guess not.
DDT!
Oh, man, Becky is dismantling that arm.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
There is some extra vitriol in Becky tonight. You can tell she's carrying a mission of...
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
Uh-oh. Oh, God, Lynch looking to destroy the arm.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Oh, no. This does not look good.
This is exactly what you do not want to see.
Human anatomy wasn't built for this.
Wow, that won't separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
Becky Lynch.
Exploder. Listen to this place. Becky Lynch is looking for the ending.
Becky looking for the disarmer. Can she put Mickie James away?
Almost got her. Almost got her position. No, Mickey counter.
Great counter, shoulders down.
Becky rolls through into a pinning combination.